For the last 8.5 months, our Seat Exeo ST crew car has been worked relentlessly, transporting cameras and crews around the country and meeting all sorts of glamorous and unusual new cars. But now, after 17,000 miles, we've finally got to part company. So, before we bid our final farewells, let's have a quick recap of everything we've learned about our Seat. The only real criticisms we've got with the Seat are the ones we've had from the very first day we had it. And they are that this armrest is pretty annoying when it's down, the back seats are cramped, and the boot isn't that big. As a family car, the lack of space might be an issue, but if you don't need room for kids or buggies, you'll probably manage fine. And the list of good things has actually been steadily growing over the past few months. Firstly, it's absolutely brilliant on the motorway. Even when you're sitting in the fast lane, it's easy to get 50 miles per gallon without even trying. And while a lot of current Volkswagen Group cars, even including our own Skoda Superb, make a lot of tyre roar on the motorway, this one is particularly quiet, despite the fact that it's got big wheels and low profile rubber. It's really good. This top-end model costs £24,000, but the range starts at under 20. And yes, it is based on a previous shape Audi A4, but because Seat didn't have to spend loads of money manufacturing a new car from scratch, it means it's cheap, £4 less expensive than the cheapest current Audi A4. After 17,000 miles in the car, you really start to appreciate the little intricacies of how it feels on the road. And what strikes me about the Exeo is how stiff and how rigid it feels. There's no kind of flex to the chassis, which is quite reassuring. Of course, the Exeo does show some evidence of the mileage it's covered. Last week we picked up a stone chip, which will need repairing. The front tyres are right on their minimum tread depth, and the service indicator says we need to get it done in 800 miles. But overall, if I was a normal punter who'd bought this new 8.5 months ago and had done 17,000 miles, I wouldn't have had to take it to the dealer yet, and that's pretty good. So even after such hard use, the Exeo has proved incredibly reliable. It might not be the most spacious estate on sale, but it's refined, economical, and has a strong chassis. It's a wagon that shouldn't be overlooked.